home to a lot of GPs many times. If you have a child going through menopause, you should be taking a lot more folates. And folates help in many areas, reduce cortisol levels, and help bone density. And a lot of women do not. I think that all shown studies says 83% of women that are going through menopause do not take folates. They think it's only for folates.
Oh, okay, I've got you. Right.
So
So,
when
as a supplement form folates, or as an injectable?
both.
Both.
You can take supplement for folates. So this is why it's interesting, and I do a lot of advice on vitamins as well. You have B12 in the body, and you have folates. B12 is a DNA synthesis. It also helps to repair the nervous system, but it also binds to folates, and they both need each other to work in the body. The reason why I say that, and we'll go back into arthritis in a second, but the reason why I say that is if you have a high level of B12, guess what? You don't have enough folates. If you have too much folates in the body, guess what? You don't have enough B12. Now, if you don't have enough equal to each other, they can't bind and utilize each other, which means you can have folates in the body, B12 in the body, and you can keep pumping B12, B12, B12. It's not going to make a difference because it needs to bind. So this is why folates, if you go through menopause stage, folates, folates, folates.
What are your thoughts on creatine?
Creatine. So creatine is very good. There is a good side of it where it does help to rebuild the body.
It's all over Instagram at the moment. Everybody knows what you take creatine. So,
You have a.
how
Yeah.
you know?
So one thing you have to watch for, one, a lot of women don't even recognize it, we know that they have estrogen dominance.
Right.
If you have estrogen dominance and you take creatine, you get a negative effect. What happens is the body stores more water in the sodium fibers in the body, and you end up putting more weight on than you should do, and it's hard to shift.
Okay.
So this is why be careful with creatine.
Right.
But with creatine, you can help to rebuild the body's immune system, which is absolutely brilliant, and it helps to rebuild bone tissue.
Would you need to then just take a blood test to see if you are estrogen dominant before you consider taking either creatine, folates, you know?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And especially if you're in the ages brackets of 40 and above,
Right.
make sure you do the 4 sex hormones, luteinizing hormone, progesterone, testosterone, and estrogen. So, because the reason I'm saying that is even if you're not estrogen dominant, these hormones are all over the place anyway, and that can affect creatine. Okay? But now, coming back to the point of arthritis, so the 2 different mechanisms that they use, and the reason why they don't use it in the NHS is because the PRP that they are using, the majority of the time, even across more of the aesthetics industry, they're using the kit that's used in the laboratory to test for that. This is not sufficient. Reason being, you can only incorporate a certain amount of platelets, i.e. possibly 200,000 to 1 million platelets. In order to have effect on the joint, you need to have 3 billion platelets and above. So the PRP I use is from Switzerland. And I've calculated the PRP amongst 25 other PRP kits in the market. And I know that with mine is 4 to 6 billion platelets, which means it's a dose sufficient to treat joints.
Where do you get your PRP? What's the source, as in?
The source.
Yeah.
World's PRP in Switzerland, in Geneva.
But is it all synthetically made, or is it like I mean,
I understand, yeah. So the reason being is there's certain principles. 1, the spin. 2, the design of the tube. It's not normal test tubes. Every PRP you see, the majority of them have the same test tubes. These are for biological purposes in the laboratory. The ones I have is formulated into an hourglass tube, designed specifically to harness and preserve the platelets. I can go very into this sort of biochemistry stuff, but to keep it simple, we're preserving the platelets, its receptor ends outside the platelets, and the formation of the neuroplastics. So we spin it in a certain fashion, along with the tube that's designed to preserve those platelets, so that when it comes out, we have
fabulous.